Right, anytime, guys.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Romeo, thank you for sitting down with me. Smelling beautiful, by the way, I should add. It's made me feel a little bit more alive right now. I was at the game, Old Trafford, Manchester United. How are you feeling coming out of such a big game? Eyeballs all around the world watching that.
Yeah, it's a big game. Personally, big game, big occasion. So we had to be at the level, and I think we were. Fortunately, we didn't get the result that we wanted, but there's lots of positives to take from that.
I remember that when you were at Southampton, I watched you play against Arsenal, a 3-3 draw, and it's the first time I observed you in person, and I thought, this guy is a player. You were incredible, and I was so excited to see you here last season. It didn't pan out, but now, seeing you part of this Chelsea side, playing week in, week out, are we seeing the best of Romeo Lavia?
Definitely not.
Not yet.
Not yet, because it's crazy to say, but after a year of being out, I've come back, and the only games that I've played against probably the best teams in the league. So it's probably a very good test to see where I'm at. But I definitely know I can go a gear above. So, but it's part of the process. So it's take it step by step, and I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, I mean, there's always been this hype around you. I think it was Romeo, who said if he's that good when he's this age, I mean, he's a special player. What are you most comfortable with on the pitch, do you feel? What are your strengths when you're out there on the ground?
I really adapt to what the game needs. But defensively, I think I try to help the defensive line as much as I can. And yeah, most games I played in midfield, so it's just about being strong, and with the ball, just make the job easier for your teammates up front, and put them in the best situation. And with their good abilities, then they can flourish, and that's what I'm happy about.
You must be enjoying your partnership with Moises Caicedo too. Great player.
Yeah, he's
what a player.
Amazing player, and yeah, we've had a very good connection from day one, and now to be able to show down the pitch is good, and hopefully we can carry on that way.
I had Dimitar Berbatov with me after the game, and we were talking about Caicedo's goal, his strike. And if Berbatov says that's hard to do, you know it's hard to do. Have you seen Moises do that in training? The way he struck it, perfect.
Right, he's got a shot in him, to be honest. Yeah, it was a difficult shot. I think the way the ball comes back, it's not easy, and it happens a lot to midfielders, because coming back from a cross, and I think he took it so well. So credit to him.
Were you surprised that it was him that was scoring such a sweetly struck volley?
No, because he does it a lot in training, where he's not expecting it. He just has that crazy shot, and everyone's like, oh wow. So I wasn't that surprised.
And I guess it speaks to the quality you have in the squad. It's a very young squad. I mean, you're turning 21 in January, so you're young yourself, but it's good to have the competition for every position on the pitch, including midfield.
Yeah, I think we're a young squad, but we very good players, and to have a very good squad in general helps each player to develop and be at the best level needed for every game. And the ones that are playing know they've got someone that's just as good as them on the bench. So if they're not performing, it's not a bad thing, but is pushing everyone to new levels, which is what we need to achieve what we want to achieve.
And what about the role of the manager? He's now been in charge of 10 Premier League games. You're learning a lot from him. Is he a very verbal kind of individual, helping you develop?
Yes, it's from the first day he took the sessions. He was very clear on what he wanted to do, and I think the players have picked up really well. We know we've still got a long way to go, but it's definitely going in the right direction.
And I know there's a midweek game in Europe, but I'm focusing on the Premier League. It's a big game this weekend as well for Chelsea. Is this a sort of matches where you think you thrive more, or everyone's going to be watching? We just talked about United. It's Arsenal next.
Are you talking personally or the team?
Personally, for you.
For me, every game is as important as another. You know, I don't see it as different. Obviously, it's a derby.
Yeah.
So
Added spice.
I definitely have that little bit of adrenaline. Probably more than in different games, but I take them all in the same way. So it doesn't really, you know, get me stressed out or whatever. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And for the fans, seeing Chelsea above Arsenal on the table right now just adds a little bit of drama, I think, to everything ahead of Sunday. Okay, I want to have a little bit of fun with you. I saw a video when you joined the club.
Yeah.
And you got a video call. I think you called him the boss, Eden Hazard. Was that what you referred to him as? What's your relationship like with that iconic Chelsea and Belgian player?
It's an example, first of all. You know, it's a big legend of this amazing club, and you know, he just said to me that he was proud. So just about giving little advice here and there, to sort of try, you know, first of all, because we're both Belgian, to represent the country as best as I can, and then secondly, just understanding what it means to have this badge on your shirt every day. So no, it's been really nice to me on that aspect. Yeah.
And he's the boss. Well, he is the boss.
He is the boss.
Who's your footballing idol? Because I mean, you could say Hazard, but he plays in a very different position to you.
I don't think I have an idol.
Busquets,
I have
sort of.
Lots of you know, players I've learned from, you know, Busquets, Fernandinho, that I've had the chance to be around with City for a year. Moussa Dembele, that plays for Tottenham.
Another Belgian there. What a player he was.
Yeah, what a player. Different in a different style, probably Pogba. And the list is so long, but yeah, probably say this three. Yeah.
Who are your best mates in football?
In football,
who are you having round for a curry at your home? Whatever you want.
In a team?
Yeah, anybody. Just in football in general.
In football in general, I'll probably say Mario Struyckens. He plays for RC Anderlecht. Because I've known him since we were 9. So yeah, we have a close relationship, and yeah, it's my best mate. Yeah.
Nice.